Okay, we interrogated the prisoner. He, just, washing his face a little since it was a little dirty.
Mm.
Forcefully, since he doesn't like bats
Ah,
a
of course.
lot. Then we discovered that this place is their hideout, as we thought. The boss is in the cellar. There's about a dozen people here, everyone armed. We passed through the hallway with the easy trap that we totally did not fail, not a single time to pass through it.
Uh-huh.
We found a few sarcophagus with corpses in them who didn't like us visiting, so they took up arms and rose from the grave.
So you fought a bunch of undead?
Yeah,
Nice.
They were
see,
pushovers.
they
Ah,
were pushovers. They were nobles. They probably want us to pay taxes and stuff.
bastards.
So after that, we tried to look through a door and found a few bandits who nearly killed me. After we killed them, we discovered a family of peasants who had been kidnapped. So we helped them escape.
And two of them definitely weren't knocked unconscious.
Yeah, making it back was a little bit interesting. With the weight
Yeah.
puzzle that had already been like partially destroyed. Um, so
Hmm.
we ended up. It was rough at first. So Douglas was the one who fell through the trap at first, and I had to use a rope to get out. But the second time, whenever we're trying to get the women and the children through with their incredibly low ability to fall down a pit, which is really a misfortune. It's really unfortunate. So,
Yeah, I
Level
told
one
the children
Douglas
barbs
to
had the
insult
idea of,
people to death, so.
yeah, um,
I,
Douglas piled bodies to make the fall cushioned a little bit.
Of course, yeah.
I was
As
on
you
top of the
do.
bodies and I told the children to jump. I catch one of them, the other one just spat on the floor.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Oh, they
We
like the
helped
floor. They
them.
want to kiss. Oh yeah, and the boss has monsters as companions.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure we'll stand a perfect chance.
Perfect time for using my smite.
And I
Yeah.
believe as we were wrapping up last time, we were considering a rest as we burned through a whole lot of healing spells.
Yeah, we need to rest.
Jesus. That's
I got
I'm
nothing.
now. I'm upset. I missed it now.
Well, at least you didn't miss the boss fight.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate.
It's probably harder now because we will need to rest, and he
Yeah.
will take notice of a lot of dead bodies on his place.
Nah, nah, it'll be fine.
Alright, so how are we progressing from here?
Up.
First thing I'm going to
Um,
try to wake Spoon, who has been sleeping on his own mind. Hey, Spoon,
What? Huh? What? What happened? What'd we do?
are you okay? You went
Yeah,
on your trouble last time after the fight.
yeah. I was making sure our guy here didn't do anything.
Okay, so first let me tell what we found out.
Right.
As you saw, we led that family outside.
Yeah.
They they warned us that the boss has monsters accompanying them as
Oh,
guards. So
lovely.
we fought a couple bandits, a few skeletons,
Hmm.
and there's a trap on that room above here. And me and Douglas are out of spell slots, so it's probably best if we rest before we go further.
Really? I could I could fight it. I feel like I could fight an army right now.
Yeah, I couldn't fight an ant if I found one.
Huh. Well, alright, if you say so.
And Krill's not in massive
Oh.
need of rest either, but it's in the group's best interest, so she agrees.
I mean, what's not to gain but a second wind?
Quite literally in
Sure.
your case.
Yeah.
Spoon and Krell are now level 3.
Ooh, yeah.
And Krell gets her Bardic College. And ironically went with the Bardic College of Whispers.
Hmm.
Nice.
And I, as a lovely boy, have hit level 3 as well, and now have tapped into my memories and remembered some of my tricks that won me many trophies as a battle master.
So now he gets to make all sorts of maneuvers and command himself around the battlefield and has some bonus action and reaction agency now.
Yeah. Our action economy has suddenly jetted up by a lot. And by that I mean like by 2.
Hey, 2 extra actions for our side means twice as much extra hitting power.
Exactly. And as long as these guys manage to keep doing that thing where they can't hit me, it's gonna be great.
Alright, so we make our way out of the hideout and back to Phandalin.
Hopefully this time the a mob of peasants won't come to our house.
I feel like I don't know. I was lost in thought, more than I was resting. Really, I was dreaming, well, not dreaming, but thinking about El Brahmana. I still. He must be an old bastard now. But like me, he's probably grown in skill. I do wonder where he is.
I mean, since it's a bull, wouldn't it be dead by this point?
No, you didn't know this bull.
He's too angry
This-
to die.
This bull wouldn't die from something stupid like old age. No, he knows. He knows I'm coming for him. And he's waiting. I figured this would be common knowledge. It was a glorious battle. I could have sworn there were scribes everywhere in the Colosseum that day.
Considering that Squirrelstead's scribes can't read, I'm not surprised that.
It wasn't in Squirrelstead, Douglas. It was a different town where I won a different trophy.
Sure you did.
Visit my home in Squirrelstead. I have a closet full of my champion belts and trophies, alright?
Being honest, I've never heard of Squirrelstead either.
Well, that's just hurtful. I know it's a small town, but it's my home.
Sure.
I want to visit that place. Sounds like an amazing.
Oh, it is, let me tell you. Every day I've got new things to say about Squirrelstead. Some old myths say that the founders of Squirrelstead were actually sentient squirrels. It's a child's tale, but ask anyone in Squirrelstead and they'd find it rather believable. The squirrels are too smart for their own good.
It's amazing that the population of squirrels in that place ain't going extinct yet.
I know, right? That's what I said. But there seems to be more of them every day. Though I haven't been back to Squirrelstead in a long time. So maybe things have changed.
Maybe they're were squirrels.
Ooh. that,
Maybe you are a were squirrel.
that. Me? I don't think so. No. Surely not.
I think we would have noticed
guess
that
we
by
can't-
now.
Yeah, I know we haven't been traveling together for long, but surely in this last, I don't know, 4 days or so, there must have been a full moon at some point.
A full moon's only once a month.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, they happen when you don't expect them. Magic is real, Liz. Full moons can happen whenever the fuck they want.
Magic isn't real.
It's a
You
bold
say
claim
directly
to
in
make.
front of 3 casters.
One of them being you.
Uh, well, in all fairness, Krell is the only full caster.
Yeah. Well, this old man's babbling can wait until after we've rested, and perhaps after we've done our job.
Probably a good idea. My bones are killing me.
What, did you fall down the trap you mentioned?
No, Douglas fell on top of me.
Oh, that's lovely.
Not lovely, it's hurtful.
You're alive, aren't you?
I hope so.
I mean, if you were dead, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. Unless you're having one of those weird before death, in the middle of dying fever dreams. That would be awful.
That was
It's very
rough.
specific.
I've been on this planet for a long time. You learn a lot of things when you have lived. Well, I don't know, there are creatures out there that live my lifespan 20 times over, so I suppose I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, considering
would
Douglas
love
is
for-
approximately 4 times your age.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want to be, like, I don't know, an elf? Elves are just better humans.
I don't think that's quite accurate.
Listen, alright? Have you ever boxed an elf before?
No,
Let me tell you something about elves that know how to fight. Oh, it's not fun.
Aren't they?
I'm-
They seem terrible for boxing. I was thinking like, you know that horse sports with the sticks? That seems like their thing.
No, see, that's the thing, right? Is that you wouldn't expect an elf to be good at boxing, but you don't have to have a specific build to be a good fighter. You just have to practice a lot. And when you're that slender and elegant, you manage to slip between even the fastest punches. And that's when it's scary.
Maybe if you practiced as much as you monologued, then you would have been able to beat them.
Ooh.
I have spent at least 20 years of my life training in my fighting technique.
I mean, since an
I
elf
would-
can live
Oh
a
yeah,
thousand
elves
years,
can-
you probably practiced for like 300 or something.
Fucking bullshit. Undead bullshit. I work hard and I get put down for it.
It's not even Krell
Nah.
doing it this time.
It's not even. It's just in general.
Normally it's just Krell that's shitting on Spoon, but now she's just cleaning
Now
up the
it's
house
every-
right now.
Ah. Well, saying my
Uh,
feelings aren't hurt, but I'm not going to tell you that.
oh, Spoon, you are a great fighter. There's no way you could lose to an elf.
Yeah. 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 I could kick an elf's ass.
I mean, you defeated a half-orc. That's more awesome than an elf.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. At least when it comes to actual, like, natural fighting talent. I mean,
Yep.
anyone who can get up after the absolutely savage beatdown I gave that half-orc, I got it. That's respectable. And he did get up! But then I just hit him again and he fell over. So, I don't know.
Oh, it's better we rest now before the manors gets full of brigands.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
So yeah, Krell's gonna make use of a bunch of uses of her mending cantrip to start repairing the broken walls all around our hovel of a home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, yeah, there's no limit on the size of things you can mend.
It has to be a foot in any direction. But if you go
Does it
plank
say
by
that?
plank, eventually you'll get it done. And since it's a
Oh, it
cantrip, I
does
can
say
cast
that.
it an
One
unlimited
foot
number of times. It just takes a minute each time.
Hey, it's work getting done. How could we complain?
It's a house that isn't drafty anymore.
Yeah. The threat of squirrels just wandering in is now 0.
I wouldn't say 0. The threat of being murdered by a squirrel is often low, but it is never 0.
I know. That's the philosophy Squirrelstead lives by.
That's my new philosophy.
Though, you know,
Spoon is going to start a religion around this by the end of the campaign.
ooh, multi-class into cleric. Let's go.
Become an oath breaker to follow the words of another god, the squirrel god.
The squirrel god. Ah! No, if there was a god like that, he surely would look down on Squirrelstead. Perhaps that's why squirrels keep coming. He keeps sending his warriors to try and defeat us.
His warriors are not very effective, are they?
Oh, well. Yeah, you've just seen me hunt squirrels around here, but let me tell you, there was some powerful bastards back in Squirrelstead. I remember me and my hunting partner, Robert, we were hunting one of the most infamous squirrels in the area. They called him Daggermouth. He was huge. Nearly the size of a deer, I would say. We got him, but at the cost of Robert. Still haunts me to this day.
Is there a hag near the squirrel's head? It's not normal for a squirrel to achieve the size of a deer.
A hag? I don't think so. There were some cursed ruins. That's how Whisk's little friend, Tatan Roselle, was turned into a goblin. 'Cause she
Cursed
stole
ruins,
some-
okay, I think I get why squirrel stands that way.
Right, but it was just one artifact. You know? I don't know, perhaps we're just an unlucky town in a weird location.
Probably.
Or maybe there is something deeper. Maybe there is a curse. Or maybe there is a squirrel god looking down on us. I'll find out someday, that's for sure.
Alright, so the long-winded conversation about the squirrels being over, you finally settle in to get a bit of rest after your harrowing adventure and many near scrapes with death. The night goes by much more peacefully in our slightly more repaired home. And come morning, we are fresh and ready to take on the day again.
Right then. Are we, is everyone prim and proper, ready to, take down some bandits, some brigands, some real ruffians?
Some ruffians.
Yes, ruffians. Scoundrels, if you will.
Wait a moment.
Guess so. Very vague term. Almost everyone is a scoundrel. I think you're a scoundrel, actually.
I am! But I'm not as much of a scoundrel as those. The red brands. I'm a scoundrel in a sense that I hunt other scoundrels.
I do agree that we should go ahead and get on the road, though.
I mean, their place is like right up the road. So,
Okay. Let's go then.
Oh, so did we get any experience for the all the bandits and the skeletons that we took down?
We gained it last session.
We had it the last second.
Did I leave before y'all put those down? Because
No, you
Yeah, I think you
put
left
down.
just a little bit before the end.
do you remember how much it was?
I think I actually already did. Let me check your character sheet real quick. 'Cause you should have the same amount of experience as this. Yeah, I did do it. It's here where it should be.
Okay, cool.
Swap out that
Okay.
spell real
The
quick. Okay, Krill's ready to go.
Douglas is too.
so what exactly is the plan?
You leave the house. Can I change one of my spells?
Yes, while taking a long rest, you can swap out spells for other spells you can now.
Yeah, I want to take out the Thunderous Might and put Compelled Duo instead.
What?
And how do I do that?
Alright, give me just a second. And there you go.
Okay, thank you. Since my smite's far more powerful than the Thunderous, at least one thing for to help the party.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's not about the power. Sometimes you just need to knock a fucker back 10 feet.
Exactly. If you're gonna knock him 10 feet, knock him 10 feet into me.
Yeah.
Because I have,
Because he gets
I
to
have
take a
maneuver.
reaction and pimp smack a fucker.
I have the brace maneuver. If somebody enters my range, I can try and hit them.
This one is if something happens, like you have low life, I can just, hey, you brigand, come here, little
He can basically
Bigger-
aggro one enemy away from you. But I've seen it where it comes in completely handy, like when a boss is trying to finish someone in particular off. Suddenly they can't attack anyone but the person that cast Compelled Duel. Anyway, we... No, I don't want Maurice. Why is it being so difficult to select all these tokens? Yeah,
I will train Maurice to be a great fighter.
make our way back to the manor, back to the entrance we once passed through.
We left the guy here.
Hey, bud.
Should be fine after you waterboarded him.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
And he was knocked out twice in the span of a couple minutes, so
Yeah, I'm sure
probably
he'll be
has
fine.
at least a concussion.
That's some brain damage.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He's got some sort of training or something. I don't know. He's probably taken enough blows to the head to, you know, be able to handle at least a concussion.
Speaking from experience, Twinkle Toes?
Experience. If you mean I've given enough people concussions to know, then yes.
Sure, let's roll with that.
You're funny.
Okay, then. Now we have to pass through that trap again.
Yeah, to go through the only door we found so far that we haven't gone through.
There's a door we haven't been through.
Well, there's several doors you haven't been through.
Well,
But the rest of us explored up into this area here.
wait, so do we know where the boss is located?
Nope,
Uh,
he's in here
in-
somewhere.
I see. Well,
At least we hope he's still in here.
Oh yeah,
Surely-
since this was a
surely-
lot of confusion last time.
yes. Lord. This
Yeah,
was-
there is... Now how the hell are we going to pass through this hole?
The rope we used to get out of the hole last time is still perfectly tethered where we left it. The one nat one I rolled on, or nat 20 I
Yeah,
rolled
so-
on
we
session
didn't,
to tie a
uh,
rope.
We didn't destroy all of the tiles, did we?
Yeah, we completely obliterated the tiles. But the
Okay.
narrow paths on either side are still there, and we still have the rope tethered on the end we're currently on.
Ah,
I...
Oh, so we can make it safely.
Yeah. If we can get at least one person across, we can have them tie the rope to the other side and make a hanging line that we can use to walk a little bit more safely over the ledges we have.
no, I wouldn't say I'm the best at this ever. But I'm confident I can make it across.
I'm sure you're confident, but I think Krell would be the best to get across.
Fine. What if she falls in?
She'll be fine.
I should wonder.
If she's not, me or Liz can, we'll be right there.
How long would you say this pitfall is, like, in terms of actual length?
It's 10 feet
not-
wide by 20 feet deep.
10 feet wide?
Yeah.
I-
I'm actually currently looking up the rule of the long jump if that's what you're going for.
I think I could jump across that! That doesn't seem impossible.
It's not a good idea.
Are you sure?
Sure.
But like, What if I? Ooh, ooh! I just had an idea. Now, I don't know how long these tend to be in good old D&D, but if there was like something I could get it onto on the other side, maybe my whip could function as like a rope that like hits something and then it like hooks on.
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, yeah, Indiana Jones style.
There are pillars extruding from the walls, but they aren't completely off the wall. They're only half attached to the wall, so you couldn't get something completely around it. But
What about the ceiling?
The ceiling is made of almost completely flat stone with nothing really hanging off of it.
Damn it. It was almost genius.
Well, best we get on the other side with the rope. Who is the most nimble between us?
I did some like some real dexterity shit when I was a gladiator. You know, sometimes you had to do some real flashy stuff to appeal to the crowd. Throw in some acrobatics every now and again. Do a couple of fucking flips.
Surprisingly
Okay,
enough,
then.
Spoon's dex actually matches Krell's.
I've got. If there would be, if jumping over this would be acrobatics, I have a 5-2 acrobatics.
Jumping distance is actually based off your strength score.
Oh, well that's great. I have a 5 in strength, or a +5. I'm sorry.
But the only real way for Spoon to figure out if he could jump this would be to try. You probably want to get a good running head start, though.
I would love to, because it would be so funny if I just made it. Well, you guys like spent such a long time trying to get across, but if I fall 20 feet, I think it's like I don't
It's
remember.
a D6 for every 10 feet you fell.
D6 for every 10. So 2d6 isn't that bad. That could be
But
almost
with our
half
pile
if
of
I had
corpses, it gets reduced by half.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna back up to this wall and sprint at the hole and try and jump it.
Okay, wait.
Well, let's get out of the way.
Grab
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rope
get it.
while you jump.
Oh, yeah, sure, I could do that.
And Krell will hand him the rope, 40 feet of which is just kind of loosely hanging between the wall and the floor and the pit.
All right, here we go. What would I need to roll for this, my good man?
Judging by your strength score, you just need to say that you're doing it.
Fuck you! I just like let me take a shot. I take the rope and I just fucking leap across this hole.
In fact, you get such a good running leap that you almost slam into the wall on the other side of the hole. If you get if you get a 10 feet run up, your jumping distance is equal to your strength score. So you can long jump 20 feet.
Let's fucking go. I'd count that as a success. Now I just gotta tie this rope to something.
If you open the doors, there's there's coffins on the other side.
Is there nothing on this side of the hole I could tie it to?
Not really. Krell tied the other end to a wall-mounted sconce, so you could do the same.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright, roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm so good at sleight of hand.
Oh my god, I need to hit the floor.
Here we go. 21.
21. Krell did it better, but you get it tied on there with
Shocker.
Waiter. Krell got it down 20 while doing the same thing.
Mm.
The only one I rolled last session. But, so yeah, you get it tied on there and a old school knot that you'd use to, like, hang up a hammock. So that you know it's going to hold weight.
I taught my son how to do this. He spent a lot of time in the forest hunting the biggest squirrels.
Alright, so who's going to attempt to go across this first?
You guys got it. If I believe in anyone, I believe in you.
Okay, I go first.
Alright. So you move
It's
up
an,
to the ledge, clutching onto our newly secured rope, and you get to make an acrobatics check. With advantage.
Okay, acrobatics. I'm horrible at that.
With advantage.
With advantage, thank God. 13.
13's good enough to pass as you were able to make your way over to the other side with much greater ease than previous trips across this hole.
Man, I should have not stayed behind to watch that guy. That's on me.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, 20 says you get across that hole even quicker.
Look
He's
at you.
fake. It's almost like I didn't fall through the first time.
Yeah, look at you. Brilliant.
And Krell basically walks across it no problem.
Well done. Well done, friends. It wasn't as absolutely mind-boggling as mine, but hey, we can't all be winners.
Well, in all fairness, I just walked across the trap the first time.
That's yeah. Were you the first to fall in?
No. Krell didn't fall in because she doesn't weigh enough to set off the trap.
That's fucking brilliant.
She had to weigh in excess of 100 pounds to set off the trap, and Krell's only like 50 something. Even accounting for all of her gear, she's still under 100. Yeah, she weighs 40 pounds, plus she's got 56 pounds of gear. Alright.
It
was
wacky.
Right here?
Yeah, we got the one last door here.
Before we go through the door, can I make a perception check on both these rooms to know if anyone has been here recently after we left?
That'd be a survival check, but yes.
Okay. So I need to do both, two, right?
Yeah. One for each room. From what you can tell, doesn't seem to be any more movements in the dust on the ground than what would have been caused by our movements the previous day, along with the people we dragged from these areas.
Okay, it seems they still don't know we are here. But better to be careful anyway.
Right. So which of these rooms did you guys not explore?
Oh,
The
this one.
northwestern one.
Cool. Then why don't we just barge in? That's the last thing they're expecting.
no, it's the first thing they're expecting. Try to look carefully through the door.
I think we should also bust in. I'm with you here for one spoon.
Yeah. If I just break this fucker down, they'll be at least a little shocked, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe we'll catch them by surprise. On their
Yeah. Come on, Liz, think about it. If a big scary man broke down your door, wouldn't you be at least a little bit shocked?
Yes, probably.
Great! That's good. That's enough of confirmation in my book.
Acting like you needed his permission in the first place.
I'm gonna just try and kick this bitch in.
Give me an athletics check.
Ooh, athletics. I'm pretty good at that. I'm gonna use my inspiration to not have 12.
Weird thing to burn your inspiration on, but yeah, you boot the door right next to the knob, like you actually know what you're doing, breaking into a room, and the lock snaps off and the door flies open, and it's an empty hallway.
Oh, wonderful.
With another door.
Well, now I feel silly. Another
Okay.
door.
You can just crack this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You notice hanging from this door is a pretty heavy padlock. So this one does seem to be locked on you.
Does it need a code or a key?
Key.
We don't have any thieves on the party or rogues, so
Hold on. Hold
Can you
on, let me-
try the keys that you got from the prison guards?
oh yeah, I still have those. I think. DM, do I have those?
You never explicitly said you were tossing them away.
Sorry, what?
You never said you never explicitly said that you tossed them away, so you do still have them.
Okay, so can I? Are you going to try the keys?
Alright, you put one key in the lock and fails to turn. You stick the other one in, also fails to turn.
Okay, so
Ironically
this.
enough, Krell is proficient in thieves' tools, but
Now-
does not have a set on her.
Now, here's a question. Do I have these on me?
Do what?
Fuck. I don't. Never mind. I
think Spoon's
I thought I
proficient in
had.
them, too.
My idea was I'm proficient in woodcarver's tools, right? And that probably has a hammer involved. So I could just use the hammer to break the fucking lock. But I do not have woodcarver's. Oh wait, no, I just have a hammer on me.
Yeah, you just have a hammer. From
Can I
your,
can I use that to just try and break the lock?
You also have a crowbar.
Oh yeah, that would probably be even better. Yeah, let's go with the crowbar.
Alright, so you pull out your trusty crowbar and you jam it in between the lock itself and the ring that's holding it on the door, and give me an athletics check to try and rip that bitch off.
Yeah. Athletics. 22.
So yeah, not only does the lock snap off, but you also put a pretty sizable hole in the door.
And I'm just gonna fucking I'm gonna grab the handle and fucking charge through with my shoulder.
As you make your way into the room, you see that the room is filled. The walls of the room are lined with racks of weapons, including spears, swords, crossbows, and crossbow bolts. And
Hey, how many
a
crossbow
dozen
bolts?
dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
Nice.
So, you seem to have
Can I
stumbled
grab-
upon their armory.
Huh.
Can I grab myself a new crossbow?
Yeah. Doing a
Huh.
quick inventory, there are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers, each holding 20 crossbow bolts.
Okay, I think I'm going to take one crossbow and one quiver.
Alright.
I'm just gonna be a petty asshole and pick 2 crossbow bolts out of one of the quivers and put it into mine.
just,
I'm gonna
just
do something
refilling
similar.
the ammo.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm back up to 30 bolts now.
Ooh, I'm not great at fighting things, so I think I'm gonna take some red cloaks. How many are there?
12 cloaks.
12 cloaks. Okay. Well, all of the cloaks. Maybe they'll be naked. do they wear it under the cloak?
What
Assumably,
the fuck?
but a large amount of loose cloth could always come in handy too.
You know,
I've played so many indie games where it's just like a void within the cloak, and so it's just like,
oh,
what's
yeah.
up? You know?
Yeah, I understand. You know, this actually reminds me of a man I fought one. His fighting style was the weirdest I'd ever seen. You see, he carried on him a bunch of crossbow bolts, but the thing is, instead of the feathers at the back, they were replaced with a rubber stopper, and he would toss them up and punch them at people. It was the craziest thing I ever saw.
That sounds incredibly ineffective.
Yeah, you'd be shocked actually. He was very good at it.
How many people must they have trained to actually be able to do that?
I like pull some of the chainmail around my shoulder off. This scar here is actually from my fight with him. Bastard got me good. Well, I think we've spent enough time in their armory. We've made minimal but interesting progress. I did get my bolts back, which I did waste on these red reds. So I guess that's nice.
It's nice, but there is but a little problem.
Uh,
We we went through all the doors and didn't fight the boss.
About
we missed
that,
it.
I may have a solution to that problem.
oh,
Get
yeah?
over here, Twinkle Toes.
Okay. What's up?
This
What
section of
did
the
she
wall
just tell
here.
us?
What was?
You cut out a bit. What'd you say?
I was asking Lewis what he said.
Oh.
What did she just called us?
I was talking to Spoon. I called him Twinkle Toes.
Okay, Twinkle Toes.
She's been doing that ever since the arena, much to his aggravation.
So what? Did you find something?
This section of the wall here seems to be fundamentally different from other areas. Why don't you try
Can I
giving
hit
it a boot and see if something happens?
Sure. I'll gingerly approach the part of the wall she's mentioning and fucking full send kick it.
That's this particular section of wall here.
Cool.
But make me an athletics check.
Hell yeah. 9.
So yeah, without a good step up boost, you plant your foot on the wall, and just as you expect on a solid surface, the wall seems to swing open like an unhinged door.
Huh! You know, for a fucking blind goblin, you managed to find a hidden door. I'm actually rather shocked.
My powers of perception are unrivaled, you know.
I guess so.
Even though she only
Well,
rolled
then.
a 16.
Well then. Let's move on. Ooh.
But more or less, you could hear noise coming from the other side of the wall. I figured there had
I
to be
should have a
something behind it.
draft. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, found something
Wow, this
interesting.
place is certainly bigger than I thought it would be.
Is there anything on these crates and barrels?
One moment.
Anything special?
Investigation check.
Investigation.
Alright. Going through the various crates and barrels, you find that it seems to be a bunch of the stolen wares that the Red Brand had captured from various merchants coming along the Tribor Trail. Going through them, you find a total of 30 beaver pelts.
Who would do
And-
such a thing? Hunting
And that's how much
beavers.
there's to count in mercenary guild.
Aren't you covered in like 80% squirrel?
Yeah, but that's different.
How?
Beavers just want to block water and live their lives. Squirrels are rabid little fuckers. But Spoon, these squirrels also just wander around and gather food. You haven't seen some of these squirrels. Like, this one here, this pouch here, is made from the pelt of Fina the Mighty. He was a squirrel nearly the size of you, Crow, but almost as strong as me. My God.
Okay, now this is interesting.
Yes.
Amongst the barrels and crates, you also find additional empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails.
Okay, looks like they're constructing something in here.
Can I take a few of those nails?
Sure, you find about a dozen unbent nails.
They're
sure,
picking up
I'm
nails.
sure you have a good use for nails. I'm sure you do.
Well, there's a lot of spells out there that can turn mundane items into weapons of mass destruction, so...
I'm sure that's true, yeah. Cast
There's a-
catapult on a bunch of nails.
Or, you know, animate objects.
Ooh, yeah. That would be lovely. Now you just have a bunch of angry fucking nails.
He's going to fight just like that girl from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh, that'd be fucking
Throws
great.
the nails on the air, hits with the hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Next season needs to come out already.
I've been reading the manga.
Well, good for you. I haven't. So as we proceed into the next area, a cold breeze fills this natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern, and it is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Huh.
Can I tell where the smell is coming from?
Perception check.
Can I also make a perception check?
Sure.
12.
Oh, the still advantage.
The general smell seems to be coming from the bottom of this crevasse, which is... Just read this a moment ago and then I've lost it. Approximately 20 feet deep.
They're throwing bodies down there.
Well, it could. Maybe it's not like. Maybe it's not human bodies. Maybe it's just something else that's rotting. And I look over into the crevice. I just peek my head over, see what's down there.
Go. Oh, no, my foot. So yeah, looking down into the abyss below, you see vast amounts of rubble and the decaying remains of a handful of humanoids.
Yep, okay, they're throwing bodies down there. Either that or they
Oh.
died making this bridge. Must be some shitty carpenters.
Oh well. Can I check the bridge to see if it's sturdy?
I mean, the best way to do that is by walking across.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if you are looking at me. I have like a spear, two swords, a crossbow, and my armor heavy as.
Okay, well,
Not to mention the
I'll tie it
30
in
pounds
here.
of beaver pelt you just found.
I didn't take the beaver pelt.
Oh, I assumed you had. That is my bad.
No.
Okay, well, how about this? If you're afraid of falling, leave your equipment on this side, and I'll tie a rope around you. So if you do fall, I can just pull you back.
I don't need that. I just need to hit the bridge a few times.
But what if it falls? Then we're in even deeper shit.
Oh, it's only 10 feet. You can probably jump to the other side.
Well, I could, yeah, but I don't know about everybody else here.
You know what? I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Okay, Douglas, if you excuse me. Okay, I'm going to jump to the other side of the bridge.
Wait, but there's you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. I don't trust that bridge.
You can just walk across.
Just
I don't
let the
trust
man
the
be.
You know what? Yeah, fuck yeah,
That's
do
what
it.
I'm
It'll be
looking for.
great. You'll make it. It'll be unbelievably amazing.
Okay, do I need to roll athletics?
No, with your strength score, you can also make that jump as desired.
Okay,
So you get a
wonderful.
good running start and jump across the span of the bridge, landing on the other side. Still not knowing whether or not the bridge is stable.
Okay, now you guys can try to cross it.
That just
And
seems
that's your luck.
unnecessary. I'm just gonna try and cross this fucking bridge.
So yeah, Spoon in all his glory, just pridefully, hands on his hips, strides across the bridge. It sways a little bit in the cold breeze, but does not give way.
There we go.
Do the same thing and just
You
follow.
were worried about nothing.
Oh, it's the bridge fell down? I thought it was mine.
And Krill will come across also.
Okay, now we have two ways. I think it's probably best if we get down here.
Hmm.
Alright, before
I'm
Now
going
this
to
these,
look at eyes,
set
Spoon's
stairs
eyes.
lead even
Carefully.
further down.
Carefully.
Carefully. The
I don't think
boss
you
has
need-
monsters on his side.
Okay. You can kill monsters just as easily as you can kill squirrels. What's your point?
None. Okay. Left or right?
Ah.
If you can't decide, flip a coin.
Oh god, right. I need to fucking.
It's
I rolled 20.
Which of this type of command?
Change the fucking.
There you go.
it's tails, and we did not choose what was head or tail.
Alright. Hold on. I gotta fucking change the position of my taskbar because it won't go away. There we go.
Okay,
Tiebreaker.
so
So,
Okay, but you're right.
That's left.
left. Okay.
alright.
Can I try to open the door just to see what's inside?
You can certainly try.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
-1.
Oh boy.
So you swing the door open and peek in, and you're practically face to face with a man sitting at the table.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. It's a fine night, ain't it?
As you scan the room, the four gentlemen before you seem to be drinking and playing knucklebones.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Since they are still distracted, I'm just going to use my spear on this guy.
Not even gonna try diplomacy, he just goes straight to murder.
What?
Alright.
Don't want to use those red cloaks we just got.
I mean, we were wearing them already.
We just
Yeah.
had
Not
scarves,
the
we
ones
didn't
you-
have the full cloak.
Oh yeah, we had scarves.
Okay.
Well, you already did it.
Yep.
And
So,
apparently I can't hit it.
You actually do hit him.
Do hit it? Oh, wonderful.
He was just minding his business, playing knucklebones, and he got stabbed in the back.
Oh, you're fighting?
She basically, Bliss just opens his door, sees a man, panic stabs him.
No hesitation, just immediate stabbing.
Oh shit, we're fighting. Hell yeah.
And the other gentleman at the table just immediately, well, not immediately, they are kind of inebriated, but they rouse themselves and grab their weapons.
I mean, they weren't going to fall on our trick of
Oh, I
being friends.
Wait, did I? No, I didn't. We're good. I got an 18.
They learned last time that their vision's better than my ability to open slightly doors.
I'm telling you, man. Breach and charge.
Just breach and clear
It
every door.
It works every time.
Surprise attack this time. Straight to murder.
21. Fuck. Not cool.
Well, ironically enough, it wasn't the man who had the best view of you walking into the room and stabbing the guy.
It would be wonderful if I could just read and run.
Yeah, just close the door behind you after you stab him.
Wonderful.
Make sure you knock before you do your surprise stabbing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna clamber his way across the room and attempt to give you a couple shivs to the ribs with his short sword. One of those is a nat 1. This man's really drunk. First roll of combat, this session's a nat 1. That does not bode well. And he gets a 2.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he pulls out his short sword and just goes to lunge at you. And you instinctively raise your shield up, and you manage to catch it at just the right angle that your shield snaps his sword clean in two.
Wonderful.
Oh, this poor guy. I can't see into the room. So, I'm just gonna fuck it. Well, it's not my turn yet, but... Oh, it is.
No, it is.
Yeah, now it's your turn.
Uh... I could... What could I do?
This is a very small
So-
hallway.
So I could, yeah. What I was I don't. If I had like, if my bonus action stuff didn't require me to attack, I would say I just disengage and run in there. But alas,
Can you attack from your position?
I
Like,
don't think I can. Like, he's in my range, but there's a fucking wall here, so I don't think I can.
You can
you-
try. True.
Because I mean, if that were the case,
Quick.
You can just jump inside the
Oh,
door.
cool.
Yeah, you could hit the boy that Liz speared.
Oh, then he also entered my range, which means I could have used a brace on him. But
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. But it would have been a disadvantage around that corner with a melee attack.
Yeah.
But the guy that Liz stabbed back here, you could hit with a ranged attack if you desired. Or at least
Oh,
try to
yeah.
hit him. Man just picked up crossbow bolts, forgets he has a crossbow.
I could shoot this fellow right here. I think, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, why not? I've got a crossbow. I may as well use it. 15
15 will hit.
for 11.
So yeah, you just raise your arm up between the clash that is Liz and this ruffian and plug this man in the back. And that is not what I typed. He is not looking very healthy at all, having been twice impaled in the span of 6 seconds.
Excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Alright, I assume this thing can turn then. As the boys stay here, he's going to take a step closer and try and take some swings at Liz. Yep, second one hits. Dealing 8 piercing damage.
Oh god.
And for a paladin, you are not sturdy at all.
I have like the highest AC and the lowest luck.
Yeah.
I need to get away from the door.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you rolled really low on your health. The boy on just the cusp of death is gonna finally get up, arrow in his back, spear wound on his side, and try and lash out. That's a 20 and a 21, both hit,
Shit.
for a total of 14 piercing damage on Liz.
Oh my god, I'm down.
What?
You're very down. I think that almost
Yeah.
killed you outright.
Let me see.
Wait,
Or-
really? How much health do you have?
He
I
has
have
14 and he was down to 6
14,
after the first.
-8.
If he had taken 6 more points of damage, he'd be dead outright. No chance there
Oh,
is.
what the fuck happened?
He got stabbed 3 times.
Remember me.
Well,
Krell's up. So
What we can do now,
kind viewer, if you would like to remember, I do have one more potion of healing, but Krell's up and she has healing spells.
Yep.
So,
She's got
This guy's
bonus
prepared to die.
action, her healing word at 2nd level.
ooh. We've got.
That
I
Furious
am
Small
still
is supposed to be there, but
kind
you
of-
gain 9 HP back.
1.
You are conscious.
I guess you have a high AC, but not very many hit points.
Yeah, he's got 14
Exactly.
HP total.
Good God.
Whereas Douglas
I
over
can't
here
wait.
has 1 less AC and 7 more base hit points.
I have just 16 in AC and 28 hit points. What happened?
I don't think. I think we actually put points into con.
I think I put most of my points into wisdom and intelligence.
Oh
instead
no,
of-
he's got a +2 con modifier. He probably just rolled below for his health at 2nd level.
Yeah, that's what happened. Fortunately.
I took my average for this level.
Unfortunately, Krell does not have the maneuverability to hit anybody right now, so that's going to be the end of her turn. And Douglas is up.
I don't really know what Douglas can do because he's kind of most of his spells are touch based.
I mean, if you were confident you won't get hit on the next two guys' turns, you could just disengage and run in there.
yeah,
So there's a wall in the
let-
way, he wouldn't have to disengage. He just has to move through their space.
Well, I feel if you run past people, they you have to disengage and not get
Yeah,
put
well,
as
yeah.
a dodge.
You'd have to go into their reach and then back out of it to take that damage, to take that
Yeah.
potential attack. But if he says just goes around the wall and circles around behind them or to the side of them, he wouldn't take that opportunity attack.
let's do. I'm going to. I'll run in. I'll disengage. How far can I go, or what space can I take up?
You can't take up the same space as another medium creature, and all of these ruffians and everyone except for Krell is a medium creature. So as long as you're
So-
not on the same space as a standing up creature or Krell, you're good.
Yeah, I can't really
moving
move.
to there, you don't need to disengage from anybody, so you can take your full action.
Okay, so I think. Let's see if I can make this work.
Ooh, command.
Command. Yeah, and then
There's a list of commands you can give, or you could attempt to make an alternate command.
I want to be creative with this, but at this, I can't really in this situation. I think just one of these ones should do. I will do. Oh, who's already moved out of these? It's who's taking their action at these guys.
All of them
This
have.
one. Oh,
All
of them
three of
have?
the ones above you have. It's just the one to your left that is yet to do anything.
Let's do. I'm going to use the. I want to disengage one of the three that are already attacking y'all, but this one still has yet to make a turn. So, let's do. I can probably still pick something up. I'm gonna use command grovel on this guy over here. Don't you see we're already taking control of this? Or I don't even know how you would do. How do you use grovel in a normal conversation? I'm just gonna scream grovel at this guy.
Pretty much, you just speak a one-word command, which would be whichever one of the ones you choose, typically.
Magic.
I'm gonna do this.
You just gotta yell one-word commands at people to make them do a thing. Krell's got the spell suggestion. I can say as many things as I want, and as long as I hit you with it, I can make you do that for 8 hours. Yours only
long
lasts
as
one
I'm-
round.
As long as I'm big and scary enough, I can make people do whatever
That's
the hell
a
I want.
one.
He's a,
He's got a
Must
negative
be a
1
dick.
to wisdom, so he rolled a
Oh
2.
my god!
So,
Hell yeah.
it's probably a disadvantage too
Yeah.
because he's drunk.
The man throws himself to the ground and will not be taking his action on his turn.
Oh, very nice.
And Liss is up, now back from unconsciousness.
Okay, I should probably heal myself, but before I'm going to move here, let's boom, charge in, and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright. You get yourself more than Krell did.
And 11 hit points. Nice.
Better than one. The ruffian that is now charmed by Douglas is up. And being prone ends his turn.
It must be a scary world to live in, like a common bard can just come up to you and hey, pay everything I bought on this store and just do because you can't control yourself.
And the difference between command and suggestion, other than being suggesting you can plant an entire concept in their brain, is that when you use command, the creature you use it on has no idea they've been messed with unless they could hear you give the command. A suggestion creature at the end of the suggested creature at the end of the time will know that they've been charmed.
Command is worse then. You can just come onto a king and say, oh yeah, kill all the peasants.
Well, you could,
If the click clacks are in your favor.
more or less. But the only real difference is that with most charm spells like this, you can't command someone to willingly harm themselves.
Exactly, but peasants are not themselves.
It would be that scene from I don't know if I should say that because it's kind of. Has anyone here watched Code Geass?
It's on my watch list.
Okay, never mind then.
I get the reference you're making, but spoilers.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know the
It's a big
character,
spoiler.
the power. I know the powers of the main character, probably related to that.
Yeah, it's similar, but I'm not gonna say it if you plan on actually watching the show.
Alright. This boy's gonna make his way out into the hallway and
Do I?
Find
Since
him
he just moved in, can I use brace on him?
I believe you can only use brace if they just entered your space. He was already in your space from the previous turn.
Ah, okay. Make your attack on me, buddy.
21 will hit.
Yeah, it sure does.
For 4 damage.
4 damage.
Hardly even a scratch to spoon at this point.
They have multi attack, don't they?
Yep.
Okay.
He missed one of his attacks.
Then I'm gonna use repost on him.
Alright.
So I'm gonna make swing with my greatsword at him. That doesn't
9
hit.
will unfortunately miss.
I don't think. Yeah, okay. I missed. Okay.
So that's the end of his turn, and on to your turn.
Got that greatsword. May as well just do it again. I think that hits.
That one will hit.
For 11 slashing. And
So yeah, immediately this man comes out, tries to wound you. You go to retaliate. The first sword swing misses, but you quickly turn around in midair and catch him with the backstroke.
I don't have much I want to do I can't really have a bonus action, so I mean, I still have my movement, I guess. But man, I do not want to risk him
Being
just
in the
swinging
middle
at me.
of a bunch of guys again.
Yeah, last time I did that, it didn't go particularly well for me.
Just a character
I
death.
believe. Yeah, my guy died. You know, not a big deal. Yeah, I think I'll plant my feet. I'm fine right here.
Alright. The ruffian blows spoon is gonna spin around at the dwarf that just charged headlong into the room and attempt to give him a couple stabs. One attack misses, but a 23 will hit for 6 points piercing damage.
It's not that bad.
And then the very worse for wear fellow at the top of the table is going to make his 2 attacks. Barely catching you with the second one for an additional 7 points piercing damage.
What was me?
Those are both on Douglas.
I know.
So he took a total of 13 damage that turn.
Oh. Okay. Should I heal myself?
And Krell's up right now.
I'm sure she's got something very impressive she wants to do.
You know what? I don't think I can kill that yet, can I? How much damage do you do? Ah, damn it, you don't do enough damage for that. I don't want to create a massive amount of noise. That seems like massive overkill. Fuck it, let's throw the knife. It's been working for me in this dungeon so far. 22 will hit. For 7
Nice.
points of damage. And she miraculously throws a knife in between Liz and Spoon and catches this man directly in the center of his chest. A massive just spurt of blood comes out, painting the front of Spoon as he drops dead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm angry because that was cool, but come on.
And that's all Krell can do at the moment. Douglas is up.
Okay. Well, it's probably better if I heal myself than if I try to attack. So I think I'm gonna run away, for lack of a better word. How far back in the room can I go?
Up to the wall, but you are going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'll just heal myself where I am, and then just
Alright.
dick it out. Well, maybe I'll be okay. I think they'll. You know what? It's fine. I'll attack. Y'all can heal me. We have 2 other healers in the party, so I'll use Warhammer against this. Yeah, because I think this guy attacked me in the last round, so it still makes sense for me to.
That'll hit.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 will definitely hit.
Okay.
So yeah, you getting ready to run away. Got your back foot already in the motion. You decide to plant it, swing that warhammer. You drill this man in the side of his head, spinning his neck 100 degrees as he hits the floor. And he is done for. And in all fairness, I did actually roll what those attacks of opportunity would have been, and both of them would have missed.
Oh.
Nice. So either way, something nice would have happened.
Could use your help in here.
Mm.
Get these dead guys off my...
Wait, that's the end of. Oh wait, I can use a bonus action, right? Forgot about that. Because I need to restore a spell slot.
Alright. And Liz is up.
Okay.
Go get him, buddy.
Charge through the door and attack this guy right there.
Oh, I
Front
didn't
of me.
even know there was a guy there.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I entered the door. Just a hit with my spear.
So
then
will
his
miss,
parry.
unfortunately. And roughly on the far side of the table will actually step up onto the table and give one swing at Liz and one at Douglas. Both missed, but the second one was a nat one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Oh
That's
god,
gonna
what'd
be
he
funny.
do?
Oh god, that's worse. So,
He slipped over.
the man jumps up on the table. Mind you, this man has been drinking for quite some time and playing his game here and getting quite inebriated. He just finally jumped up and decided to actually do something about it. He jumps up on this table, takes an off-balance swing at Liz, rocking the table to one side as it tips over, throwing him to the ground.
What a
Awesome.
what a dunce.
What a the
What a
Spoons up.
bozo. It was this guy that just fell over?
Yeah.
Take your fucking attacks of opportunity. I'm getting his ass.
Okay, so you do take the one attack opportunity. Which will miss.
Yeah. And I will make just a lovely little attack on this guy on the ground.
But it is proof, so you do get advantage.
Yep. 15
15 will hit.
for 10 slashing.
So yeah, the man slips up, you brought into the room, and dodging a sword strike, you just bring your sword down heavily on this man, creating one hell of a gash in his abdomen. As the ruffian next to Liz will make his attacks. Oh, you just barely dodged a nat 20.
Whew.
Oh, nice.
But the other attack does hit you for 8 piercing damage.
He's fine. He's fine.
You got 3 hit points.
Yeah, you're fine. He's-
Why can I never use my smite?
All you gotta do to activate it is hit.
You just gotta hit somebody.
But nobody's worth it. And every time I found someone worth it, I have no health left.
Yeah, it's like,
It's a-
okay, my
it's a
regular
tough
attack should kill them, so there's no point in smiting them. Yeah, Krill will circle around into the room, using up most of her movement. And picking up her dagger on the way in. And let's go with the cutlass. First attack misses. She used her offhand to pick up the dagger, so that's currently her offhand. Minus the proficiency, that will still hit. For 6 points damage.
Crab is the blind one, and she's the one who most hit in the whole party.
I've only missed one attack, and it was with my maneuvers. So I wasted a resource. I'll have you know. That makes me better.
And Douglas is up.
Well, I'm not gonna waste any spells. I think I'll just swing at him. See
Yeah.
how.
You attacking the one that's currently down, or the one that Krell just stabbed?
The one that's currently down.
Then you have advantage.
Okay.
Much better. Now you hit. For one damage.
1 damage.
Yeah.
You basically just like tapped him.
Basically just stuck his arm out at arm's length with the warhammer and just lightly let it just released his muscles in his arm, letting it lightly drop on.
Yeah, I'm contributing.
You've got him. You've got him this time. I believe in you.
And I can do 0 damage because it has -1 through strength. So if you roll a 1d8,
I suppose it's possible. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I just need to hit this guy, please.
This time it's got to happen. This time.
A 24 hit.
Yeah.
For
For
4 sake.
4 damage.
1 of the dice plus 3 of my strength.
I think that's the second 4 you've rolled.
All of them were 1.
Yeah. Dude, that is tough.
The boy on the ground will get up and turn around to Spoon and show him some love. First attack hits him, was almost a nat 20 again
Fuck.
for 5 piercing damage.
Yeah,
It was a 19 on the die.
Ugh. Not my favor.
Well, it is your turn to give it right back to him.
That would be a better decision here. Maybe. That guy goes next. It would suck if Liz fell down. Again. I think I'm gonna. I've got a couple of things. I'm gonna take a shot at this boy with my crossbow.
All right.
I
That'll
believe
hit.
that hits. 8
points
piercing
damage.
damage.
So yeah, you plant your sword firmly in the ground, pull out the crossbow from your hip holster, and fire upon this man. You catch him directly behind the ear, easily piercing into his brain and killing him instantly.
I was never a marksman, but hey, look at me.
Corpses
You'll
don't
sure
get
do
turns. Krill's gonna move around the side of Douglas. Gosh, why are they never low enough to try and finish him off with vicious mockery?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Even if I
This
got,
time, I can feel it. It's gonna happen this time.
actually, she could. If she got a 3 or a 4 on the damage roll, with a Fury of the Small, she could kill this guy.
Come
Come
on.
on, do it.
Failure failed the saving throw.
Your life is worthless. Just give up. Let's see if he can make this saving throw.
Come on.
Please.
That's a fail by 1.
It's finally gonna happen. Krell's gonna kill somebody with vicious mockery. I can feel it.
Um,
Krell's
Yeah!
officially shamed a man to death.
Fuck. It took long enough, but she did it.
What was it, like 4 or 5 tries?
He just crying on the table and died.
Wow. What a mess.
That was wonderful.
Ah. Liz, buddy, you're not looking too hot. Here's have my very last potion of healing.
Thank you, Spoon. I sure to pay you back on the city.
Oh, you really don't have to.
Nah, I also going to buy some for me. Using all my spells ain't worth it.
So what? It's 2d6 of healing, right?
Healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh. Wait, 2d4 plus what? I didn't quite hear
2.
you. 2d4 plus 2. Okay. 7.
Okay. Back to 10 hit points. Thank you, Spoon.
I am now out of potions of healing.
Okay, we should have left some of these guys alive to ask for information, but now it's too late.
I mean,
to attack them.
you in fairness, you did in fact open a door and stab a man.
That's true.
Whatever. Maybe one of them was carrying like a map or something. Or maybe some
Yeah.
gold.
I'm going to
Well,
check
they were
these
gambling,
spots.
so
Exactly.
Yeah, you're going to check
Might as
these
well
guys.
just rifle through some corpses.
and we do get 100 XP each.
Nice.
How much XP?
100.
100. So I 930.
Which means Liz and Douglas just leveled up.
No.
Oh, nice. So let's see
Sorry,
my.
how much experience did you say it was?
100.
Okay, I gain another spell slot, Divine Health and Sacred Oath.
I got, what was it? Oath of the Ancients? Is that the one you picked?
Yeah. Do I need to make my oath?
No, I think it should pop up when you do the level up in the character mancer.
Yeah, I think it does pop up in your feats section.
How much, or how many experience points do I get?
100. So you should be at 1030.
Yes.
Okay, since I level up, I'm going to go with the average.
Excuse me, just one moment.
it's still the same thing as its average. But
Oath of the Ancients.
I think I'm just gonna go for average because I'm definitely gonna get a low roll.
well, that's the thing about rolling. You don't know if you're gonna roll low or high.
Okay, now I'm immune to disease. I can use the extremely uh, healthy tactic of using hay as a medicine.
As far as Spoon knows, it worked perfectly for him.
I have no spell slot. Oh, there's so many new spells to get. I can switch these out during a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just look at most of these
You guys are
later.
applying a level up. Krell's gonna
Oh,
see what she can find amongst the gamblings on the that are currently all over the floor now.
Now I can pray and gain 1 spell slot per day.
Nice. So you can basically do the same thing that Douglas can.
And I also can evoke vines, spectral vines from the ground to stay put a creature and
Nice.
snare a foe.
And Krell's new arsenal with the Bardic College Whispers allows her to play more mind games.
interesting. I'm gonna take Zone of Truth as my last spell.
I can hit people real good.
That's the thing about being a fighter. You get to hit more people in more ways.
Hell yeah.
We get to specialize our magics.
Or I get to make one of you guys hit somebody. But then that would make me lose my attack, which is kind of cringe. So that really means nothing to me.
Oh, it makes you lose one of your attacks.
Yeah. So once we start getting extra attacks, you know, at the end of the campaign,
Or
it'd be
should you
great.
choose to use your
my
action
action
surge.
surge. Yeah.
But
Okay,
you never know.
again,
Someone could be
you-
in an advantageous position where they could kill someone off that needs to be killed off to defend someone else.
Yeah, that's true. I was considering doing that, but I didn't. I figured I could just hit him with my my crossbow, and I did.
Can I try this door at the bottom here?
There's a door.
Just a moment, because Krill is currently looting and got an actually decent roll. So she's gonna find
I'm going to take a little while. Sorry to bother, but
75 copper pieces. 55 silver. God damn it, I don't know what that one's called. Because I never use it in. Fuck it, I never use that one in any campaign. 15 gold.
Need to try a handle, and the idea of door smash always exists.
And a gold earring.
Not quite as strong as you are, Spoon. I am smarter, but not as strong.
Alright, well that's just hurtful.
You boast so much about your strength.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right. I'll have you know, I may not be book smart, but I am street smart.
So am I. Ish. I lived in the woods for a large portion of my life.
Nice. I basically did the same thing. If Squirrelstead was anything, it was basically just a forest town. Forest was a bit like it was not too far away, but there were enough animals around the town for me to consider it a forest.
Okay, now I have 22 hit points.
Yay!
Good, you're not as squishy anymore.
Oh, I have 30 hit points now. I didn't even realize that.
The fuck?
Oh my god, I have 15 lay on hands right now.
Nice.
And
could-
I gained a bunch of new things to do.
You could cure me of my illness that we don't know anything about yet.
Yeah, the illness
have-
you don't know you have yet.
That I also don't know I have.
I have 2 channel divinity per day.
Someday we'll discover what
Or
my
it's just
illness has
one?
done to me.
DM, I gain only 1 per day or 2 per day?
Let me check character sheet.
I think it's only 1.
That's where it should be in your resources.
There is nothing in resources.
Yeah, give me a second. Up. You only have one use of it currently,
Okay, only 1.
and it is restored during a short or long rest.
Okay, a short rest. I'm going to make a resource of my channel divinity.
Yeah, I don't think you get a second use of it until like level 6.
Good lord.
All the channel divinities are usually kind of powerful. Hell,
Yeah,
the,
they're
the most basic one just tells any undead to go fuck off for a while.
Of course.
and the other one I can just trap enemies on the spot, like you can't move.
Alright, so you guys are getting ready to check this bottommost door.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of measures are you taking this time?
I just got a truth-seeking spell. I could ask the door if it's someone hiding behind it.
Ask the door.
Of course, yes.
Pretty
What else
sure
would
your
you-
zone of truth only works on sentient objects.
I don't know. Let me check real quick.
Who says the door isn't sentient?
Some fucking, some religion believes that everything has a soul and is sentient.
I think that's animism. I was gonna ask before if I could use mend the guy's hands together. I don't know.
If you can use mend to heal, to put a guy's hands together,
Yes.
that would not
Just-
work. Mend only works on an object that was previously broken. And it
Well,
doesn't
it-
work
it-
on people.
We're all fetuses once, and maybe our true position is just to be skin melted together.
I can't argue with that logic, but it also says objects. So,
Awesome.
unless he's already a corpse, he's not an object.
Okay, I'll think about that when I need to stitch corpses together.
Yeah, for the inevitable corpse boat. Are you sure
could-
you don't want to be an evil working cleric? Because it's where you're
Corpse
headed.
boat, huh? Is that something that you've experienced?
I've
In
had
your
players do a bunch of weird shit with corpses.
I see.
I've had a couple necromancers in the party. Shit gets hilarious.
I could break down the door. I think I'm just gonna try to open it. Can I just?
Just
All that
nonchalantly open it, yeah.
Yeah.
Once
Cool.
more, another hallway. Leading off to your left is
Oh,
a
and
path
listen,
that
we're
seems to
moving.
head back to the ravine we were once at before, and to the south is yet another door.
I think I do want to explore the rest of this area before we go into another door.
Now I may not be the most brilliant adventurer, but I think we're some of the best travelers around.
Well, I think that whole room was avoidable.
Yeah, but it's just a couple more corpses onto our record. That's not a bad thing.
Well, that place probably leads to a door that leads the same place as this one.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's. I guess there is this caveway over here.
Something here.
Is there anything down here, or is this just a wall?
That seems to be a long winding tunnel that could be assumed to be the hidden entrance you never found.
Ah!
Oh.
Brilliant.
Could have skipped half the dungeon and you actually found it.
Well, hey, now we have a better exit than walking all the way back to the cellar.
Yeah. Would be good to go out this way. That way we know which way to go back in.
Hmm.
But
Well-
we can leave out that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, assuming we go out of it, we now know where said hidden entrance is.
Gonna walk across the bridge.
Alright.
Hopefully.
So,
I'm just
as you
expecting one
walk
of these
across
times.
the bridge. Give me a second, gotta find the actual description.
I'm just expecting
Alright.
one of these
So yeah,
times
Douglas
to hear this
begins to
quick
walk
word.
across the bridge with confidence that nothing was wrong with the other one. The bridge suddenly collapses under his weight. He falls 20 feet down into the ravine.
Can I try and catch him?
You could certainly try.
Like grab his hand?
You were falling close enough behind it to be able to instinctively, but you will take it at a
Yeah.
disadvantage. So make
That's-
me a dexterity save.
Ah, fuck.
Oof, bad on the other
5.
side of the die. So yeah, you instinctively lunge for your companion, trying to grab any part of him to try and hoist him back up, but alas, you're just a little bit too slow, and he slips through your grip, falling to the
Shit.
rubble and corpse pile below.
Hey!
Only
You
taking
okay?
3 points of damage.
Hey, I'll take it. I took way more at the other one.
A 1 and a 2 on the die.
It's the
I told you I did not believe on the bridges.
The other one was fine!
The other one?
Yeah, the other bridge. The one over there. And I point at the bridge across the way.
But this one is not fine. And now we need to get Douglas out of there.
Well, I think I've got a rope.
The bottom of the crevasse that Douglas is currently in feels unnaturally cold.
Can I use my divine sense?
As a matter of fact, I do not have a rope. But we do have all those, oh wait, no, Douglas is carrying those shit.
I have a rope. A hempen rope.
Oh, great. I was gonna say we could make we could fashion a rope out of those cloths, but Douglas is carrying those, so, whoops.
And we did leave behind one of our ropes at the other trap. So,
Well, since that bridge works, we could just pick up the beaver pelts and make a rope after them.
You have a rope.
I have a rope, but I don't want to lose it.
Your friend is in a hole! Does the
Okay.
rope mean more to you than Douglas?
Of course not.
For fuck's sake, help him!
Thank you for the kind words, Spoon. You guys can probably use those boxes that we saw a few rooms over, and cross using the other bridge.
Sure, if there's something in those boxes.
I can
Down.
I can just throw him the rope and tie it to this rock, probably.
I don't see why not.
DM.
Oh, sorry, I was yawning. Yeah, you can definitely try.
What do I roll?
To tie the knot would be a sleight of hand check. Apparently, Liz doesn't know shit about knots.
Let me show you how it's done, sport. I had to do this thousands of times. There you go.
Alright, so as you're tying up this rope and getting a nice solid knot in it, in the back of your mind you hear a voice. Hey, what you doing there?
I'm tying a rope, duh.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm here, stupid.
You don't have
Who's
to
saying
be
that?
mean.
Wait, who's saying that? And I look around.
You don't see
Hello?
anything immediately.
Well,
we are.
in the middle of a bandit camp, and most of the things except my friends are trying to kill me. It's in my nature to be mean. This disembodied voice.
Can we also hear it or just Spoon?
It's just Spoon that can hear at the moment.
Spoon, are you okay?
No! There's a weird lady talking in my head!
Weird lady. So, Spoon, how many bottles of beer did you just bought?
None! I didn't know they were in bottles until you told me!
Well, there was those barrels of ale in that room he was stuck in for a while.
Oh shit. Oh god. Did I sleep drink?
I intend to believe that.
Maybe. Well, I don't hear it anymore, so maybe I was just going insane for a moment.
Just to be safe, I'm going to use my divine sense.
You tap into your heavenly senses and, surprisingly enough, detect nothing.
Okay, there's nothing here. Spoon, stop drinking on the job.
Hey, Douglas, the rope is tied. You should be able to get up now.
We'll see.
And as just a tip, I'm also going to grab the rope and try and help pull him up.
Alright. So,
Fuck. Didn't even need me. You just wall jumped off of the fucking cavern.
Done it enough times.
so yeah, he's had to climb out of several holes in the last day. So yeah, he starts making his way up the wall as Spoon is steadying the rope, and the weird voice comes back into the back of Spoon's mind. Your friend seems to be in quite the jam down there.
He's up here now. Are you blind?
Are you sure about that?
As I'm looking at Douglas. I'm like, yeah, he's here. I like point at Douglas and I say in Dwarvish, "You're here, right? Like you're I can see you."
Douglas
Boom,
is gonna
how
be back. How can you be sure that any of us are?
What?
Oh my god. So yeah, in Spoon's vision, Douglas is still stuck at the bottom of the crevasse.
What the fuck? But I just want. Huh? Alright, somebody's fucking with me. I don't like this.
Boom, did you really drink
No! As far as I recall, I didn't have a drop of ale or beer.
Then
Any-
who are you talking to?
I swear to you, there's some disembodied voice in my head talking to me. Magic is real, Liz!
Yeah, but I can detect ghosts and I don't sense anything.
It's not a ghost. Maybe it's just a really good wizard.
Make
There
me
was a
charisma save, Spoon.
A wisdom save?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. I'm alright at charisma. That's a nat 1.
Oh, that makes it so much better. Okay.
That's on brand. Fun fact, here's why. Because every time I go and play like billiards, I always say like watch this or check this out right before I either
As soon as
lose
you
the
do, you
game or
jinx
scratch the fucking
yourself.
ball.
If your son was still here, your friend would have been out of this hole in no time.
Don't talk about my son! You don't know him, and you don't know a damn thing about me!
To the contrary, Spoon, I know everything about you now.
Really? Who's my greatest enemy?
The bull, the one you could never defeat, El Brahmana.
Damn it, she's good. What's my wife's name?
I don't even think I know your wife's name is the DM.
I don't know it either because I never came up with one. Boom! That's the ultimate metagame right there. You ask them an impossible question.
The ironic fact that Spoon doesn't even know his own wife's name. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, answer that one. I think we should move and move like soon.
Spoon, do you need to sit down a little?
No, I think I'm fine. I'm just being berated by some fucking wizard.
If
Are
there
you
was a
sure?
powerful
You seem
being,
quite insane to me.
haven't you?
Well, if you take the modern fucking definition of insanity, I would be. I do the exact same thing over and over and expect the same result, and I get the same result!
If it's a disembodied voice, I wonder if Zone of Truth will work on it. I'm just excited to use it.
I don't.
You can
I don't
always
think,
try.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, because I think the actual like person doing it has to be in the zone. So if they were like
Any
talking
creature
to
that's
anything
within the
somewhere else-
zone can
So
lie,
any
but Douglas will
creature.
immediately know that a lie has been spoken.
Okay.
It guards against deception in the radius, so I don't think there can be any deception, even if you're hearing it from the voice.
Hmm.
So it could at least help Spoon's mental health, if nothing. You do have to make a charisma saving throw, though, which after that last one, I don't think. Yes, let's move forward on the bridge that works this time.
Yes. The bridge that works. Oops.
Hey, Spoon, who are you following?
What?
As far as you know, Douglas is still in the hole.
Oh yeah. Douglas, I believe before we can move forward, you have to crawl out of that hole.
Douglas is out of the hole. He's right beside me.
No, no, I disagree. And I point down at nothing in the hole. He's right there.
No, Douglas is right here.
I'm gonna whisper to Liz. I think he's losing it.
You know that meme
Okay.
of like the old lady, and she's got a bunch of math going in front of her face. That's what
Okay.
Spoon's doing right now.
Okay, buddy, let's sit down a little, will we?
I don't. You're treating me like a senile old man. I'm fine.
For all
No,
we
you're
know,
not
you
fine.
are a senile old man.
No,
Look,
I'm only 58.
58 is the new 30. Now let's sit here a little.
Fine.
Okay, I'm going to give Spoon my water skin.
Okay.
I have my own water skin, you know.
Didn't you?
I know, but
Didn't one of
I-
you fill your water skin with ale? I
That was
distinctly
me.
remember
I was.
Okay. I was gonna say, if that was me, I fucking totally forgot.
No, I did that a few sessions ago, and I've been letting it ferment. Same with the wine that's at the.
That's in our house.
Yeah, it's really get juicy.
It's gonna smell delightful in a couple days.
I'm gonna grab a stone and try to throw it at Spoon.
What the fuck?
Okay, roll the hit.
Throw roll what?
D20 plus
I was just
strength.
rolling. Fucking bra moment. Nat 20.
Do I need to roll something specific to hit, or just roll a d20?
He
Nat
just-
20
yeah,
plus
just a
strength.
Here it
D20
comes.
plus strength.
20.
I can feel the nat 20. Here it comes.
Not quite a nat 20, but the Spoon's
Really?
sitting there taking a nice hearty swig out of the Lyssa's water skin. A stone bounces off the back of his head.
Why? Hey,
can't say this that's my mind, but last time I understood that.
I turn around and
Feeling
look
that I'm
at,
real.
I look at the direction the stone came from.
Then you
Hello?
gaze upon the opposite side of the ravine, and nothing's there, though Douglas is still down in his hole.
Did you see that?
What? Douglas throwing a rock at you?
Oh, it wasn't Douglas. There's nobody over there.
Yes, there is. Douglas is there. Drink some more water, will you?
I'm gonna deplete your water skin.
It doesn't matter. We have a lot of things. Everybody here has a water skin. We won't pass thirst.
And there's that fountain we passed a while ago.
Oh yeah. I don't know, Krell, what's your input on this?
Okay,
My-
Douglas, come here. Maybe if you touch Spoon.
Yeah, just crawl out of the hole. It's not that hard. You're a strong boy.
I'm gonna go on the other side of him, and then try to touch. I don't actually want to touch the back of Spoon's neck. I just. I'll pat the top of his head.
Alright.
I'm right here.
So, for whatever reason, Spoon now feels like he's being petted by nothing.
This is humiliating. There's a spirit. It threw a stone at me, and now it's petting me on the head. This is.
Douglas is touching your head.
I am a fighter. I am a glorious champion, even here in Fandolin.
Who's
I
a
feel as
good
though I'm being
boy?
Stop. I don't deserve this. My closet is full of belts and trophies, and I'm being treated like a plaything.
Crow, do you have any spells for that?
I could check.
Oh, Helm, please help my friend.
If, and this is a big if Douglas really is standing there, like you say he is, then it doesn't explain any of this shit that's going on. Why can't I see him?
I don't know, maybe a spell?
That's nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
Can I use this on Spoon?
Yeah, you could certainly
all?
try.
Is that a level 1 spell?
Yep.
I'm
I
gonna use
forgot.
detect poison and disease on Spoon.
Alright, one moment.
It does say the target is yourself, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it says you can sense the presence and location
Oh,
of
yeah, you
poisons.
cast it on yourself,
Oh.
and then you know
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
those things. It's a divination spell, I didn't read.
Okay.
But he needs a U leaf.
You also get to identify the kind of them as well.
Oh, maybe this is the sickness he got.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that now.
That's
But we
that's
can't use
probably
method.
what it is. But who knows? Magic is real.
We know our characters don't know, so.
But yeah, that'd be some metagame bullshit.
Okay, Douglas now finds out the potential disease that Spoon was earlier afflicted with. He has black fly filth fever.
What the fuck?
Okay. Do I know what the fuck that is?
You're only able to identify what kind of disease it is, not what it does. Without a medicine check accompanying it, you wouldn't know the effects of that disease.
I can try.
No reason not to. 5% chance of something great. Hey!
With that check, you know that it is a disease spread by flies that causes the afflicted to slowly rot.
While worrying, that's not what's going on.
Yeah. Spoon can't hear me, so I guess I'll tell Liz. Liz, Spoon has black fly filth rot disease, which means he's slowly rotting because of flies.
Oh my god, okay. I told you to not use that. Hey, thank god, yeah, I'm a paladin. So I'm going to use my lay on hands on him. 5 points to cure his disease.
I didn't even know I had that.
Wow, that was a close one. That's quite the nasty disease.
Ah! Get out of my brain!
I don't know if that's the only disease he has, but it's at least one
That's
of
the only thing you can detect with that particular spell.
Alright,
Yeah.
here's what we'll do. Douglas, in that hole there, is not speaking or moving. He's just there. So if he is standing right here, like you say, then let's just go.
I cast lay on hands on you.
Again?
No, I think I said you're cured.
Oh yeah, no.
You're cured of your disease.
Right. Thanks. What? But I didn't. I'm not really that hurt though. Why? What was that all about?
Look at the bridge.
Hmm? What about it?
Right here. Here.
Dude, yeah, nothing's happening. You can't just
Where's
keep
Douglas?
saying things.
I don't,
Douglas is in the hole.
yeah,
He's not on the hole.
I don't think the black fly filth is what's causing whatever's going on with him right now. But it's good.
Wonderful.
I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that you're telling the truth. So maybe somebody really is just fucking with my head. That isn't. That I'm almost sure that isn't Douglas down there.
Okay.
No, maybe. Well,
no.
maybe it is. It looks like him. Ah, I have an idea. This will prove it's Douglas. And I grab the rope and I like fling it around a bit to make it hit what I assume is Douglas.
Your mental vision of Douglas cries out in pain as you do so.
Yeah, that's definitely Douglas.
Douglas is not down there. He's on the other
Do
side.
you want to hear him in anguish? I just hit him with a rope and he cried. This clearly
No.
is him.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
him. It's right
crisscross applesauce and wait for you.
here. Leave the Douglas down there. That's not him.
With Krell's advanced perception, she doesn't detect anything unusual in the area either.
Okay,
Alright.
I was going to roll perception.
I
I rolled persuasion by mistake.
alright.
Yeah, you don't detect anything either. If Krell doesn't
Hey.
hear it, it probably doesn't exist.
Hey Douglas, we'll come back for you in a little bit, okay?
Okay, now let's take back my rope.
Maybe I really am going fucking crazy.
Leaving so soon? I thought we were becoming friends.
No, we're not friends. You're just a weird voice in my head. No friend would talk about their friend's dead son in a sarcastic or joking manner.
Well, if we're not friends, then I don't think I can let you leave.
That's not my problem. I don't listen to rules, especially ones set by weird, fucking, not real voices.
Can I check for any weaknesses in the wall?
Since you're on this side of the wall, you could clearly see the hinge that makes up the hidden door in front of you.
Oh. Then I'll just open it.
Boom, just don't answer to the voice.
So as Spoon
Okay.
begins to try to leave the area, he feels a animalistic claw wrench across his back, dealing 6 points slashing damage.
Okay,
I
We've-
turn around and swing at it with my greatsword.
Roll with disadvantage.
Douglas, something caught Spoon.
What'd you say? I didn't quite hear
Roll the
you.
hit with disadvantage.
10.
That does not hit.
I swear to you, something it could have been. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know what's going on!
What's going on?
I knew this would happen! I said it would happen! It's angry spirits! It's angry spirits of cats! I knew this would happen! Those 2 cats I killed!
But you buried it.
I thought I did! I know I did!
Look, cats wouldn't come to haunt you. Lots of cats are killed, unfortunately.
No. This is...
I wouldn't
That
call
would
myself a
explain-
cat exactly.
What?
I think maybe you are just going insane, Spoon.
No! No, I'm not! You don't know anything about me. I'm a spry old man, alright? My mind is intact just as much as my body is.
This whole time, everyone's just watching Spoon scream into open space. Nothing in particular.
He's like fucking like ready to his greatsword. He's like fucking holding it out, like pointing it in where he assumes the voice is.
The voice
As
seems to be
like-
originating from within your own mind. So you're just
Yeah,
kind of like
thing cla-
swinging
thing
your sword
clawed
around
him.
wildly.
I'm just going to whisper to Douglas. Are you sure he's only had that disease?
Yes. Well, as far as I can tell.
If you're not a fucking angry cat spirit, then what are you?
I suppose some would call me a nightmare.
I'm too strong for that baby shit!
Are you? Are you really? I know you still sleep with your childhood teddy bear.
Don't talk about Teddy like that. I'm warning you. Now it's real. Now I'm offended for 2 creatures, me and Teddy. How fucking dare you?
I told you before, you can't hide anything from me.
Oh yeah.
Can I use
My best friend, my hunting partner. What was his name?
Corpses no longer have a need for a name, unfortunately.
Well, that's just false. Legacies exist.
Stories fade. Words are no longer whispered. Everyone's legacy vanishes eventually.
Not if it's big enough. As long as there's somebody who knew them alive, then their story will continue to be.
Alright, what was somebody trying to do in the middle of all that?
Oh, sorry.
Can I just roll Arcana or something?
Trying to do what?
Can I just roll Arcana to see if there's magic in the air?
You can certainly try.
10.
You're getting a bit of a necrotic, necromancy type vibe from just the general air around this crevice.
Okay, guys, I think we got a necromancer on our hands.
Cool, I've never met one of those before.
That would explain what I'm experiencing.
That would explain, yes.
Fucking dead cats. Look, I have probable cause to believe that you were a squirrel, okay?
Let's try the other door. Maybe it's just this place he can go.
Maybe there's a better place for us to go.
You're going to the to the
Oh.
broken bridge.
I'll just
Okay,
walk
yeah,
across
I'll
the
go
broken
around.
bridge.
I mean,
Cool,
I
that-
mean, you know, he knows where we're going.
Come here, come here. Give me your hand.
What? What do you
Let's go to the other side. Come on.
Again, I can walk just fine on my own.
Okay, so come here.
This is absolutely humiliating.
You're the most fun plaything I've had in quite some time.
I'm gonna try to open this door.
Yeah, let's go through here.
A little fast, so hopefully get Spoon back to.
Listen, I'm telling you, I had probable cause to believe you were a squirrel.
Yeah, you have killed enough squirrels. I would not be surprised if a squirrel ghost comes after you.
Maybe the squirrel god's behind you.
Yeah.
No, if there was a squirrel god, he would have smited me years and years and years ago.
Spoon, I thought I told you you're not allowed to leave. As you get another claw raking across your back for an additional 8 slashing.
8 more?
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I
Okay,
can't.
guys.
It doesn't want me to leave this room. Whatever's doing this is upset with me.
We have to find them as fast as possible and take them down.
Yeah, there's a necromancer around here.
I don't
Can
think.
I
I don't like this.
can I look at the bodies of the ravine, see if there's anyone that's strangely different from the other bodies?
You can, but as you're trying to walk past Spoon to get back into this area, you suddenly bump into something. Something unseen.
Okay, I think the guy is invisible right here. I'm going to roll my spear around to see if I hit something.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Preferably not me.
Yeah, preferably not spoon. Advantage. I think its advantage is on my. Okay.
The fucking smallest.
So that does hit against all odds.
Okay. Awesome.
Get out of my brain.
Okay, so roll damage.
Let me.
Oh god.
Cute.
Oh, it literally is a nightmare.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but I want it dead.
Let me just throw that into
Okay.
everybody's journal so they can get a nice look at it.
Can I see that thing? Can I see it now?
Yeah, it is no longer invincible now that it's been stabbed.
Oh my god.
My immediate fucking thought is to take a swing at it with my greatsword.
And
I
that we will save for next session.